As Yehudiah, you're in charge of motivating chapter Yehudiot across the region to spread Judaism and its values. Why are you qualified, both through your past experiences and who you are, to be in charge of motivating so many Yehudiot?
So for me personally, as I said before, I grew up pretty Jewishly, celebrated Shabbat every Friday night with my family, went to temple. But I think one thing that has really helped me this year is being in Israel. I've really been able to experience like different denominations of Judaism, which I think pluralism is so important and is really like necessary in our region, because when you are able to experience different denominations, it's really like helpful to, for people to learn new things about Judaism, and it really helps create a sense of Jewish identity. Like being in Israel for me has really helped me create my sense of Jewish identity, knowing what I believe in, what I want from my Judaism. So I think with that, I feel really qualified. And also for past experiences, like I was chapter Yehudiah for my chapter 2 terms in a row. I was on Judaic Services team 2 times. And just being in Israel again has really helped. And like encouraging other chapter Yehudiots, like I think one thing that's really going to be like would be great with working with counterparts is figuring out the ideas and how they connect to Judaism, but really making it like a community effort to make Judaism big in our region.
Many BBGs experience a shift from being one who benefits from the products of our region to one who wants to be providing the experience for others. At what point did this shift in perspective for you? And more importantly, what did it cause?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Many BBGs experience a shift from being one who benefits from the products of our region to one who wants to be the one providing the experience for others. At what point did this shift in perspective occur for you? And more importantly, what caused it?
So when I joined BBG, I was an incoming sophomore, and my chapter Nasiya was like, oh, you should run for the next term for board. And I was like, okay. So I was running for a position. I was pretty passionate about it. And I talked with my Nasiya, and she's like, I really think you'd be really good at Yehudiah. And I looked at the criteria for Yehudiah and what it did. And like, I think once I saw that, I really connected to wanting to make Judaic programming. And like, that's when it really clicked to me that like, oh, I can make a change in my chapter, but then also like do regional things and make like a change for people in the region. I think when my chapter Nasiya at the time really like told me that she thought I would be really good at this position, it really clicked to me that I could make a difference in the region. From that day, I was really able to make a connection with CRW and like the region itself in my chapter, and like that was the time where it really was like, I can do this, and I got really passionate about Yehudiah specifically and just Judaism in our region in general.
You're done.